Oh, okay, never mind.
All right.
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? Hey, I thought you were just talking to Espio, but I'm here too.
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Carrot Cake and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with and if Espio really was leading into Lila.
I don't know that guy. Who's that?
Oh, you'll have to excuse him. He was using his traditional echidna name.
All right.
Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit? We're prepared to present evidence.
Why are you using his slave name?
Oh my God!
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
And with that, I'm going to the bathroom.
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine and the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading. Were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. He's a nerd.
Gasp!
That checks out.
Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It's freaky.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't know you that, detective. Let the man live.
Love Vector passionately defending his husband.
Yeah.
I came back at the right time.
Coming to our house. You ask him what book he's been reading. Step off, Tails. What if it was embarrassing? What if it was pornography?
I didn't hire a babysitter for our son just so you could grief us like this.
Oh, that's why Johnny's not here.
What kind of things do you think I read?
Yeah, pornography.
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be.
Hardcore
I was
porno.
buying pornography.
Carrot Cake, could you help me out?
If it was
All right, Carrot Cake.
pornography,
What book do we think Espio may have been reading?
Probably photorealistic pictures of chameleons.
Probably the menu.
Thanks, I'm starving. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to this support?
Think.
Give me a second.
Gotta whip out my Game Gear.
What's he doing? What's he doing there?
Tails, is he okay?
I love that it's a
think-
Dream Gear, like the sequel to the Game Gear we never.
Oh, I should have jumped.
It's the springs that reroute you to the center.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
Little shit. I want to be over on the side, damn it!
Oh, right.
There are books scattered around the floor, sure. What
Yeah, we got a lot of those tonight.
Thinking at high speed.
Canada!
Remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. A, B, C, blah, blah, blah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, go.
All except this manual. Meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place.
Hey.
This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my husband, my pal like this.
That's what I'm saying.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
I'm a ninja.
Apologies, Espio. I'm sorry. We talked about this.
All right, Tails, how do you want to do this?
Butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere, even on the back.
Marriage can form anywhere.
That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
And In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Carrot Cake, if you don't mind.
Huh.
Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on?
Does it matter?
69's not here.
Yeah. You have to stretch to get 69 here. Page 97. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
That was a confirmation from the arm.
Yep.
I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Seems like Seems like Espio aced that question. Carrot Cake, hit him with another one.
Another one.
Okay. Another one.
Another one.
Close. 89.
Damn.
What is the Mirage Express?
That's almost my favorite number.
What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Aw, at least they consider the elderly. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been...
Ain't that
We live in a
always the case?
gerontocracy, kid.
Last one, Carrot Cake. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Oh, it's almost a funny number.
They
were
knew.
What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Now, did I pass your little test?
No. Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly.
A poet's brain is often surprising.
I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my...
Say he's my
Perfect.
life buddy.
Vector, not in front of the children.
Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You know, they're minority.
I mean, we are in a visual novel. You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly, that's very impressive.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can...
Hold it!
Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Officer.
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up.
He always puts me
Carrot
on...
Cake?
Tell them, Carrot Cake.
Sorry.
I thought maybe your mic dropped for a second.
Oh no. No, my brain did.
Okay, Carrot Cake, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading, but what? Ah, the menu!
The menu.
Shadow's Lock.
I have to do it just once. Take that!
Thank you. I've been hearing it in my head this whole time.
Shadow's Lock?
Sparkle, sparkle.
Please, pray tell, what this has to do with anything?
Sparkle, sparkle.
We're up, Carrot Cake. Let's get our argument together.
Think.
Let me play some Candy Crush, hold on.
Carrot Cake, please stop pulling out your phone. We're in the middle of a conversation.
Well, someone fucking die ahead, Carrot Cake. Show some cash.
Nah, he's one of them Zoomers. He can't get off the phone for 5 seconds.
Vector, we're all Zoomers. We can move up to 300 miles an hour.
That is technically true.
Oh, crap.
That's why I'm throwing ninja stars at him. I have to
Barely made it.
Shadow walked through the library car to get the saloon. Oh, yeah. Would you believe I read for a living? Library car to get to the saloon car where he set the original high score at the barcade machine.
Oh, I love barcades.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers.
Along with being incredibly comfy shoes.
Hey.
Gamers wear Crocs because Crocs are gamers.
The most oppressed group. Gamers. What are those?
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library card, but...
Having fun isn't hard when you enter a library
He
card.
got a library card! But he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return! He only mentions that his husband came back.
Husbando.
When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio is fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point.
Drop.
We know Shadow had to walk back through the library card when he... Oh my god, I'm gonna keep doing that! The library card! When he left the saloon car!
Tails, do you need to lie
It's
down?
in your head.
I might be having a little moment. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I might have stolen an old-fashioned. It's fine.
Tails, do you need a moment? Do you need like an acupuncture massage or something? I'm sure I could use one of these shurikens. Close enough.
Or my horn.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see,
I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Carrot Cake. One that I would love for Espio to solve.
you gotta believe me.
Gotta believe.
Oh!
You gotta do what?
Gotta
I
believe.
gotta redeem.
That cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back to the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that. He always hyperfixates like this. It's part of his condition. Leave him alone.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't... I didn't...
Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do?
Who will Carrot Cake choose to side with in this interrogation? How far will Vector go to defend his husband's honor? And will Sonic's murderer be brought to justice before the serial motorcyclist? Find out next time as Hill is Always Greener plays The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't miss it!